Founded in 1959, Grace Episcopal School provides an academically challenging and developmentally appropriate education for children in preschool through grade 5. Our strong academic program emphasizes the basic tools of learning: reading, writing, and mathematics.
I'm Chris Stegmeyer-Burns, and I'm the head of school at Grace Episcopal School. I've been the head of school for 8 years. One of the highlights of Grace Episcopal School is our enthusiastic faculty. They really make learning fun. They take a child and they make their strengths become more highlighted, and they know them and they know what they can do best with children. They give them the tools for that learning, the discovery, and they instill that curiosity that so many times children lose over the course of their education.
Children are given the opportunity to develop fine and gross motor dexterity, social awareness, and thinking skills through exploration and planned activities, with Spanish instruction beginning in junior kindergarten.
Les da la comida.
I've been teaching at Grace Episcopal School for 18 years, and one of the many things that keeps me coming back are the children. Grace Episcopal School is a very loving and kind and nurturing environment for all of our children. When you enter the doors for the first time, you notice the happiness that goes on in the school. At our school, we go from preschool through 5th grade. It is built on year after year. So I would build on the 1st grade, and the 3rd grade teacher would build on the 2nd grade. And that's what we call our spiraling curriculum. No child can fall through the cracks here at Grace Episcopal School. Every teacher knows every child in the school.
Our student-teacher ratio is 6 to 1. The students and faculty of this co-educational school represent a variety of racial, ethnic, economic, and religious backgrounds.
My favorite class is math because it really just pushes you the full way. My next favorite class is science for the same reason.
I like history because I like going back in time and seeing a whole bunch of new things that I haven't learned quite yet.
I like how 2nd and 3rd grade have co-op together. They do they study different countries every year together and do projects together. And then 4th and 5th do that too.
I have been here since preschool, and I really like the music and performing arts because you get to interact and you get to do the recorder and a bunch of stuff like that, so it's really fun.
The curriculum is varied, rich in music, literature, drama, art, history, science, computers, physical education, and spiritual development, all taught in an enriching and nurturing environment.
I love that there's an emphasis on all the children from preschool age on up using the barred instruments and the rhythm instruments and all the things that we have available here to learn music and develop a love for music. There's an opportunity right from the get-go for them to practice a little bit of public speaking, and they continue that right on through 5th grade. So by the time they get to 4th and 5th grade, they're not fazed being in front of an audience and other people. And I feel like that's something that will help them no matter what they go on to do with the rest of their lives.
I really enjoy teaching at Grace Episcopal because I really value the sense of community we have here. The faculty, staff, children, parents, we all work together.
The parent's role is to be partners in the learning and growing process.
My son is just growing and flourishing, and I think like any parent, that's really what makes it all worthwhile and what leads me and my husband to be absolutely certain that Grace is the place for us, and we're delighted with our decision to have Alex here. In fact, it's, I think, a parent's dream when you have your little kindergartner talking to you about learning things in the classroom like respect, the character key of respect and compassion and responsibility and things like that.
Although the class sizes at Grace Episcopal tend to be smaller, the benefit of that is they tend to develop social skills on a very personal basis, and they take those forward with them into a much larger environment. So you go from a class of 12, which my daughter was in, to a class of 56 at National Cathedral. She is having more fun than should be allowed by law, and she was prepared for that by Grace Episcopal.
I really also enjoyed 5th grade because it really helped me prepare for middle school. We had a lot of times where we were just dedicated to just what we were going to do in middle school and like taking notes and being organized and being prepared for class. So that was also really helpful.
I was a lifer at Grace. That means I was here for 8 years. At such a small environment school, I had no problems transitioning into middle school. I went to Brown Academy, another small school, but still at the same time there was a lot more people. And then gradually I made my way to high school at Bishop Ireton, where it's a lot bigger, but at the same time I still had all the skills needed from elementary school, from Grace, needed to succeed in high school.
We just finished chapel here on Friday morning at Grace Episcopal School, and it's a weekly chapel. Julie Symington and I usually lead with the 5th grade class, and it just reminds us of how the school and the parish are so linked together. My own involvement with the school as a chaplain, as a 5th grade religion teacher, as rector of the parish, and having 3 children that came through the school, my wife and I know what a difference it made in their lives. And as a parent, I can attest to the nurturing environment here at Grace Episcopal School.
I really love to write, and reading is just like everything to me. I read tons of books each day. So I just really think that this is an amazing school, and everyone should have a chance to go to a school like this. It's a great experience.
I encourage you to come and visit Grace Episcopal School. I don't think you'll regret coming and seeing what we have to offer your child. And I would encourage you to contact our admissions office, check out our website, and come with any questions that you might have that we can answer for you.